and thank you so very much for joining me. This is our official Aquarius season video. So happy birthday, Aquarians. I love you so much. I'm going to set intentions for the end of a recent cycle, the end of a chapter, and on to the next. Got these cinnamon incense matches, and they smell so lovely. I've had some interesting experiences when I was setting up for this video where everything had to be new and I had to take a shower, and there's like a true physical call to newness and clean and something fresh. Like I had candles that were working, but I had to change them because one was missing for some reason and completely out of the blue. Just what I'm trying to say, and we're going to get into a really lovely session that I'm excited about. And I want to thank you for letting me share a little piece of your path today. But as much as I feel like the session is about processing the past chapter, the most recent chapter of your life, or one potentially that, needs a little care, like we need to go back to a little to wrap up or compartmentalize or reflect on, to heal from, there was still this need to have everything very fresh, so the candles aren't about to burn out. They're brand new candles, like that kind of thing. Even that. So I want to again set an intention to connect with you, only if you're open to it, beyond time, beyond space, with intentions of benevolence, of complete respect to you, your sovereignty, what is right for you. I'm not pretending like I know what is right for you. We want to put that power, that decision making, that agency, in you. It's your energy, it's your ability to carve out some time for yourself. It's you self-reflecting, it's you healing, right? And what we're going to move into as we kind of extract the gold from the most recent chapter of our lives and really, make peace with it in a sense so that we can move forward. We're going to begin with a just simple energy work practice about slowing down, and you're already doing it. Even if you're doing some stuff right now, I think a lot of you might be in bed or relaxing or even just shifting your mind a bit to slow down. I'm gonna move your energy, and if you allow me, by sort of like rolling this field around you, back, behind your head, down your back, under your feet, up your front, like you're rolling backward. All right. And I'm just going to connect here with you first and encourage you to take some breaths in and out. In and out, and just slow down, okay? This is time for you. This is time for receiving. This is time for, I don't want to say stillness, but a sort of stillness, a tranquility. And for allowance of the workings in the background for us to get out of their way so that things can align, so that time can heal, so that opportunities, whatever it might be, can gather what they need to present themselves to you or align with you. So just slow down, okay? Slow your breathing. Comfortable. And just feel a peace, let's cultivate and command a peace within your field, a peace within your heart, a peace within your mind. As we move into this session, from here, I'd really like to also encourage you to expect the best. There may have been some feelings of unfulfillment in the most recent chapter, and I'm not trying to say you're not a grateful person, and I'm not trying to say that you didn't do a good job. But if you're feeling unfulfilled, if you're feeling like something's missing or things didn't go exactly how you had hoped, that's normal, that's okay, it's part of life, right? But we're going to work on clearing in this session the outside manipulations, interference, particularly such as comparison. I think that was one that came up in our card reading, comparison, like as an example. And also this busyness. You've had to take on so much. You've had to burn the candle at both ends, so to speak. You've had to kind of take control of something in a way that, we can get burnt out on. So as we're expecting the best, I'd also love for you to acknowledge all your efforts, whether they are mental or physical or both or emotional. But I will say that the feeling is that because it had to be so physical or so mental, and it took so much out of you, took so much focus, took so much actual physical energy, that the spiritual, we'll call it, the subtle side of us, where we imagine, we manifest, is a little thirsty. Alright, so even before we get into the clearing, I'm going to use a little spray. This is actually an Aquarius spray. Let's call in the particular word here of optimism into this. And I'm just going to spray like a star, so directly over your head, behind you, in front of you, directly behind, directly in front, and in the heart space. Okay, I'm going to spray my hand. Smells quite nice. And we're just going to sort of soften, get the flow going, so to speak, to support you in connecting with your spirituality, your meditations, your manifesting, your thought, your prayers, your ability to focus, to see, to visualize, to feel, to imagine, to create, and to get really clear on what you want. Really clear in your mind, in your soul, in your body. And we're just calling in that flow of sort of fresh energy related to your heart, your soul, your spirit. I'm going to use a little salt, some pink Himalayan salt chunks, chunky pieces. We're setting an intention to move through your consciousness and clear interference and especially comparison from your field. Clearing discord, clearing contrast, clearing opposition, clearing what doesn't support the synergy of your goals and dreams, and your health, and your wellness, and your alignment, and your fulfillment, and your balance, and your purpose. Clearing all that blocks harmony, all that throws us out of balance, alignment, particularly in relation to this last chapter. Clearing as well, contradiction. And this is a big one from the fields, from your field and your environmental field. Right, we're going to go deep into the consciousness. Just clearing again, interference, comparison, negative influence, and contradiction. Go into the mind, the lower mind, and the higher, and the paths between. You're going to follow the path within you, the channel within you, down to your solar plexus, your point of action, and how you see yourself, your avatar, and into the hearts, your soul, your purpose, your path, your desires, your reason why you want this or that, why we have these intentions, why. We do what we do. I'm going to just tap on your shoulders, because again, I feel like you've had to take on so much in this last chapter. Massage. Just let that weight fall. Let it go. Cool incense blend called Strange Ritual. Dropped my cork. I'm gonna put some on my hand first, actually. And this is from Tecumseh. Taking this candle. We're going to just use some of this incense in the flame to, like symbolically burn away, release what has been the tension, the stress, the chaos, the need to control it all, the need to, take it all on yourself. Just gonna watch it burn away. And call that energy back to you. Look what you were able to do, you know? I hope you feel satisfied with sort of like proving to yourself of your capacity, even through discomfort, even when it's not exactly what you wanted, or it's not going exactly as planned right now. We're going to use these stork feathers to support our internal dialogue, our words of choice that we think or that we speak, particularly like how we talk to ourselves, to sweep away any lingering or sticky, like habitual way that we speak to ourselves that disempowers us, that takes us out of the receptive mode, that prevents us from getting help, supports, whatever we might need. So we're going to brush that away. Brush away that habit of speaking in absolutes. This always happens. I always have to do everything myself. No one ever helps me. Those type of things. Just gonna sweep it away. We're just like a line in the sand. We're erasing that path. And in its place, I think I'll choose this quill. Think of this is your pen, right? We're gonna carve with harmony a habit, a habitual thought or inner dialogue of supportive, empowering affirmations, statements. I can always ask for help. I am divinely supported. I am strong. I got this. I'll get through this. I always do. What is this teaching me? I appreciate this lesson. And think of your own. I don't want you to be limited by what comes to mind for me. And I'm going to request into your higher consciousness affirmations for you that might come to mind right now. I am blessed. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am improving constantly. Whatever it might be. Let your own affirmations or words or statements just come to the surface of your consciousness. Maybe write them down or just utilize them. I'm going to send in some symbols. Of empowerment and harmony. Just push that in. Push it into your consciousness. And this adorable pot, what would you call this? And some water. We're just going to anoint ourselves with this clean, pure water. I don't want to call it a rebirth necessarily, but a purifying, a cleansing, and a marking of time, a I guess what I'm thinking of is when I'm going through something, and I'm very lucky because I am close enough to do so. But I go to the ocean, you know, when I've gone through some stuff, I go to the ocean and I float. Even if it's cold and I can just put my feet in. So I'm just going to take this water. We're just going to press some water on you. Press. Just like little raindrops. Just like floating on the ocean. The coolness, the support. The bigness of water, how much of it is in your body, how much of it is what you consume, how much of it is in the ocean or bodies of water. And just sort of let things move and reconnect with something bigger than you, you know, like spirit. God or the God in you, the unseen, the forces, the limitlessness of your imagination. We're just going to rest, relax. And just temper and harmonize after all you've been through. Maybe feel the water run down your face. Maybe you feel a tear coming, let it out. Just let it wash away. And also like symbolic. I was gifted this, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on a name right now. But this is Dragon's Fire. It's like a cinnamon blend with dragon's blood and cinnamon, I believe. That's what it smells like anyway. From Points of Light in Long Beach, California. And it's so potent and I love it so much. I haven't opened it in a while because I sort of rediscovered it in my recent move. But this is exactly what I want to work with for you. The potency of cinnamon and dragon's blood to anoint you and you're never disconnected from your spirituality or, you know, your ability to meditate, but we do become sort of, you know, blocked to do it, right? I hope you know what I mean. It's not that you can't do it or you need someone else to help you necessarily, but I hope you allow this intention of just like reawakening within you your spiritual fire, you know, something that comes like from the heart, something that comes from limitlessness, something that comes from your connection to this life and beyond, and whatever that might mean for you, right? So I'm just going to focus and intend and call upon the master symbol, Daigomyo, holding my hand, my finger to your forehead, channeling through, grounding that down. I can rub this on my hands. It smells amazing. And just from the base of your body upward, little fluttering fingers, fanning the flames of your spiritual essence and your connection to it and your relationship with it, your rapport, your practice, your ritual. My dog is quite comfy over there, you might hear. And rising, 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 rising and refreshed. Feel the heat at your feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, the pelvic area, hips, lower abdominal, upper abdominal, up your fingers, palms, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arms, chest, shoulders, neck, jaw, face, to the top of your head. And feel this beautiful spiritual fire, flame, divine sacred flame, so powerful within you. Right? I thank you so very much for allowing me to share a little piece of your path and for being such a significant part of mine. From the bottom of my heart, I bow to the divine in you and I, into this beautiful connection that we share. So very much love to you.